It's the hit show that's watched a group of close-knit friends navigate their way through middle age.
And after the last series of Cold Feet portrayed the devastating effects of Jenny's cancer diagnosis, this time around she's looking to the future.
You know, you were asking about new book ideas.
Yeah.
Well, I've sort of had an idea. Me. My story, or journey, as people insist on calling it. The whole thing's been a right roller coaster of emotions, and I thought by whacking down all the thoughts and feelings that I went through, I don't know, I might help other people. I mean, and I try and make it funny in places, obviously.
Listen, that is a great idea. It's just one that's already been done, mostly by famous people.
Oh, yeah, bloody celebrities, they corner everything, don't they? Even cancer.
It's brilliant writing. Fay Ripley, who plays Jenny, joins us now. The great thing is, it would have been very easy at the end of the last series to have wrapped that up and moved on. But what you've done, which not many people do, is to continue then the recovery.
In terms of Jenny's story, yes, I think that everybody felt that, you know, it like in life, you can't wrap everything up. And I think the thing that's unusual is to see post-treatment on the telly, basically, which is it's a sort of limbo land. It's when you're meant to be, it's meant to be all bells and whistles and you're going, OK, I've done the hard bit, right? And actually, you're left going, what's my future? Is there a future? How does it feel? Who am I? Am I still the same person I was? So it's sort of tackling all that stuff. And all the friends as well, and everything that is sort of, you know, your view of the world changes, so your friendships change and your marriage changes and your parenting changes. So it's sort of, you know, we're throwing a lot of stuff in there this time.
And also, when you sort of tackle this subject matter, and as we know, cancer affects everyone in its own way, you really wanted to get it right, and you were very aware of not letting anybody down with this. So you put a lot of pressure on yourself.
It's not, you know, it's not the same as other storylines. It's just not, because everyone's got their own real story, and I can't represent everybody's journey. This is Jenny's diagnosis and Jenny's treatment. It's all different, and but I, you know, just try not to make a hash of it because it's too important, basically, and also because I'm talking to everyone in the street and in the supermarket. And,
are you getting hugged?
You know, I'm just all I do is hug. All I do is hug now. But and that's because people are coming out and telling me about their mum, their sister, themselves. I know. And
what Cold Feet is brilliant at, actually, is sort of giving, you watch it and it feels it's quite a hopeful show. It gives everybody a lot of hope, I think. With this,
we try and have a laugh, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. But with this storyline, is there kind of light at the end of the tunnel here? Where's this going to go?
Well, it's set over a couple of months, so 2-3 months. There is hope, as in life. Who knows in the long run? I don't want to give too much away, but
for sure.
But having said that, it's definitely, you know, whatever will happen, we'll do it to a lovely musical montage. So don't worry, it's all going to be okay.
And will Adam and Karen be set to a lovely musical montage?
I mean, they can't stop hugging and kissing and, you know, everything. You know, that's all playing out. That's like literally, we've thrown a bomb, the writers and the producers, thrown a bomb into the middle of the show.
Yeah, no one saw that coming. I mean, 23 years ago, if you'd have thought that was going to be where you found yourselves.
Exactly, and it's sort of, I think it's good. It sort of it shakes it up, and everyone has their own reactions to it. Mine in the last series, on Twitter, I got really told off. Everyone was like, Jenny's reaction is so childish and it's awful, and how could you? And like, I think it's really good. Her reaction was real, and like, yeah, it was really childish.
If as Holly said, you know, it is a show of hope, then what about David? Because, you know, he deserves a bit more luck now, doesn't he? I'd like him to turn the corner.
Do you want him to have a girlfriend? Is that what you're talking about?
That would be good.
Oh,
yeah.
It's good. He's sort of got a job. He's got an apron on. He's getting it together. To be fair, his life is sort of, but not what you'd expect, and not what he'd expect. The character. So everyone you know, we're just really taking it off. I mean, I don't know about you, but I find myself thinking something in my own life, I think that should be in Cold Feet.
Yes.
Like, there's stuff that happens all the time to all of us, from jokes to tragedy to silly moments, and that's sort of what the show is, really.
And so, as I said there, nearly 23 years together, and what is lovely and quite unique, really, about your situation is that this is a real, genuine friendship off screen between all of you.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, yes, it would be really hard to hate each other for 25 years. So luckily, no, it's good. It gives us. I mean, look, what actors have still got the same group of people together? And it's not just the actors. I've said the crew and hair and makeup, and you know, all of my best friends are all there.
Have you got a WhatsApp group?
You know. Oh, yeah, we've got different WhatsApp groups because some of them are really boring. It's about the lunch.
Right.
So you've got to really avoid some of those Cold Feet lunch WhatsApps. I'm off that. But no, the interesting ones, sure, I'm on those.
Well, it was in the Mirror this morning, a report regarding the future of Cold Feet. The writer of the show, Mike Bullen, said, I want to take a break. We're going to rest the series, not doing one next year. We want to give the characters some space to move on to new stages, talking about doing a one-off special to tide us over.
I mean, first of all, I don't really know because actors are the last to know anything. But I think what that is Mike Bullen, the writer and creator, he just wants a holiday. It's fine, just go on holiday, it's fine. I'm sure Mallorca's lovely at this time of year, and then you can come back and write some more. I think that if the show does well, as we never know if it's going to go ahead, to be perfectly honest, and I think that if there is a sort of a thirst for it, we will continue to quench it, and if not, then we won't. But you know, hopefully people will enjoy it, and we'll see what happens.
I think everybody would be devastated. We should just clear up the small matter of George Michael's sweat. What was that all about?
You've got letters after your name, haven't you?
Yes, I have. Yes, now I'm glad you're bringing that. I'm not so sure I'm glad you bring up the sweat thing. I have got letters after my name. And Jimmy Nesbitt's got them because he's got, I don't know, knighthood and OB something. He's got after his name. He's really showy-offy about it. No one ever mentions my letters because I'm Fay Ripley, ASTO, and I've got letterheading and everything, you know.
And that's because?
Association of Suntan Operators.
Right.
And I'm entirely qualified. I'm qualified, and no one takes it seriously.
Absolutely, we're taking it
seriously.
seriously.
You know, it's maybe quite dangerous to see sunbeds on a regular basis now. I don't know. I mean, my diploma was from like 30 years ago. Anyway, I used to work in a sunbed health centre.
Yes.
And the sweat reference is because George Michael was a regular customer. I always pretended not to know who he was, by the way, sidebar, because I was very English and didn't want to give away anything. Yeah, I was like, sorry, name. And it was like, George Michael, like I come in every other day. And anyway, he would go on, and my job, apart from to take George's cash, was to wipe his sweat, his pop star sweat, off the sunbed and to put his towel away and wash his towel.
You didn't wash his towel, did you?
I sold his towels. I was very entrepreneurial. I'm really sorry. But also, and I used to sometimes, and if there wasn't any like little chest hairs, I'd sort of get other people's and stick them on and say they were. I know, I'm not sure all the DNA was right. I think it's sometimes a bit of a mix.
How much did you sell, George?
Not a lot, but you know, I was a struggling actress, and it was before I got Cold Feet. Anyway, then I got Cold Feet, and I didn't have to sell towels anymore. Thanks.
That's a good
Oh,
story.
it's lovely to see you, as always. Cold Feet is what we're talking about tonight at 9 p.m. on ITV. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.